Women's Oasis Ministries presents a symposium from victims to victors. Come hear the stories of domestic abuse survivors. Tracy and Harry, Crystal Buckley, Garcia Whittick, and Vanaya Jack Davis. Green Acres Retreat Center, 330 to 331 St. Agnes Way, Spanish Town. From mess to message, from victims to victors. Saturday, July 13, 12 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Call or WhatsApp 876-454-4711. Your healing is just a prayer away.
And one of the things he would use to control my mind was, I was there for you when you had nobody, so you have to stay with me. He said, I'm going to kill you tonight. I mean, I kill myself too.
He overheard me telling her not to let any man beat her, and he was there. But why is it that you're telling her not to let any man beat her, and you're not getting any beating here? Believe me, he gave me a slap. I've never felt a slap like that before in my entire life. And he started running after me with a machete, but he eventually caught up with me and he pushed me on the bed and he started squeezing my throat. And I said, God, you really gonna make me deadlift me 3 feet in them?
My son was fighting him. My son took up a knife. My son was like, you're not going to hurt my mom. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is not what I want for my baby. He was like about 8, 9. I don't want my baby to be fighting with a knife to defend me.
He came home and his shirt was not ironed for work the next morning. And then the next thing I knew, he slapped me. So my head spun like this and a gush of blood flashed on the wall. No. I was just so taken aback in the moment. When I tried to fight back is when he would get very defensive and like he would pin me, my arms down, with his knees, and then he would get to do, and it was just bare head and face lick. They put me on a stretcher to lay down and they packed some gauze and stuff up into my nose to stop the blood. Right at the ambulance door, I can remember this much, that the doctor had to meet me there to do his procedure. Roughly a week in the Mandeville hospital, and then to find out that I had burst a blood vessel behind here from the hit. When I came out of the hospital, I was probably as white as that your background there, Dr. Holt. I was bled out.